Mm. There you all are. There's everybody. Come on back in. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. There you guys come. Now, y'all are getting it on your phone. Why am I not getting it on my phone? All right, let me try again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. So there's a setting that I have to use. Fix this a little bit. The boxes and the hideous shelf are still back there. Here we go. Back there. Oh, turn down the volume. Okay, now I can see what you guys see. All right, come on in, everybody. How we doing tonight? Have y'all had a good day? I've had a busy day. I have been so busy. Okay, who's back here? Who's here? Kristen, hello. Kristen Back's in the house. Oh, and once again, I didn't think to put my ring light on. Sorry. There's Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Jessica Mello's here. Joanne's here. Andrea's here. Bama girl. Hi, Luana. Mitch made it over. Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Michael's here. Lori. Joanne. Hello, humans. David T's here. Hi, Elena. And Joseph is here. Oh, Joseph, you already did your Christmas shopping? Oh my goodness. You are way well ahead of me. I haven't even thought about Christmas. Elena, I will share the link here in just a second for the trivia. It'll pop up on your screen. So, oh, you had to help pets today? Oh, well, Andrea, what you do is really important. Okay, good evening, Kim. Magically ever, Melanie, hello. I'm going to go ahead and put up on the stream the login for trivia, so you guys can go ahead and start getting your places for that. We will be able to take the first 100 people who want to play with us. Hang on a second. All right, so I have to share my screen. Do you want to share your screen? There we go. Okay, you're going to see here in just a second a join code. There's your join code for tonight. If you'd like to play trivia with us, either use the QR code there or go to play.myquiz.org and you want to use code 00905836. Good evening, Christina G. How are you? Lindsay, great stream tonight, Lindsay. You did well, my friend. And I'm so happy that you're feeling better. Hi, Lori. Lori the Story, the ambassador of fun. Darla's here. David T's here. All right, so active users, go ahead and get registered there. You get to choose your own username. All I'm going to ask for trivia is that you guys keep it family friendly, okay? Tonight's trivia topic. Last week we did the Disney parks. Tonight's Disney trivia topic are, you ready for this? The Walt Disney World resorts. So how well do you know your Disney World resorts? Where's Amy? Is Amy here? Are you guys gonna get a chance? Oops, sorry, I don't want to do that. You guys gonna get a chance at it tonight? Amy wiped us all out last week. She was great. Oh, Kidgy, come here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see her, but get Opal's back here. Come say hi. She flies like a flying squirrel. Say hi, everybody. You see everybody? Okay. You see everybody? Now, can you go lay down and be a good girl? Beach Club, hey! All right, we'll see if Opal will behave herself. Come here, Gidget. You want to get on the bed? Gidget can't jump on the bed. She's too chonky. All right, we have 16 people playing so far, but there's 50 in the chat. So go ahead and get registered. I'm going to give you guys just like 3 or 4 more minutes. If you have any questions about how to get registered, let me know. Again, the topic today is going to be Disney resorts. Okay. Hi, John Day. How are you? Hey, listen, credit to the fact that I'm doing trivia to John Day at the Parks. And y'all should be following him, especially if you're a Universal fan. I reached out to John. John used to do trivia, and I thought he did such a good job. And so when I decided, like, hey, he's not really doing it anymore, maybe I'll do trivia, I reached out to John, and he was so helpful. So, John Day, thank you so much for guiding this old lady through some tech. Karen V, you're having trouble? What kind of trouble you having? Again, it's play.myquiz.org, O-R-G. And the quiz code number is 00905836. Good morning, Coffee and Walks Gold Coast from Australia. All right, and you're in the quiz. Okay. So let me tell you guys a little bit about how the quiz works. So it's going to be a multiple choice. All right, so the question will pop up, and I'll read the question. You're going to want to read the question and choose what you think is the correct answer. The person who has the most correct answers and has answered in the fastest time, so it's a accuracy plus speed thing here to win, then you will be ranked by points. And at the end of the game, there are 30 questions. At the end of the game, it's going to let us know who knows the Disney resorts the best. If you win, it's going to pop up a message to you and give you a secret code. I will ask you then unless we already know each other real well or something, but you can send me an email with your secret code and I'll send you a prize. So our winner tonight, I've still got keychains. So we'll do another round of keychains. I've got Mickey Mouse keychains to give away to our winner tonight. Now, if you are international, so in Australia, unfortunately, I can't send mail internationally. I apologize for that, but I'll still have a prize for you. I'll just send you something digitally, like a gift card or something. So even if you're international, you can play, you can still win a prize. All right. So, okay, the link again, it's play.myquiz.org. And the code is 00905836. And you should be seeing that on your screen. Can't add username. You played last time. It's okay. You'll watch. Oh, Karen, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, Karen. Yeah, and Darla has put that in the chat for you guys. Okay, I'm seeing 21 users right now. Try again. Try again. Play.myquiz.org. Is anybody else besides Karen having trouble? Okay, Michael's registered. Jesse's 19. There's 20. Okay. Yes. And Lori the Story just posted the code again. You can also use your phone and scan the QR code. I know, Laurel. I think what happens is once you guys get going and active, it'll bump up. But we can actually host up to 100. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't really know much about the resorts, you can still win. Just hit a letter. I think you only have to register once. Yeah. Okay. Amanda's in. Karen V, keep trying. Keep trying. All right. 2-minute warning, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not going to keep you guys here all night. Joanne Franklin, how you doing? Right? Kristen said today at work, we were at work today. Oh my gosh, we had the biggest trauma at work today. We were at work today and she's like, I don't know anything about the Disney resorts. I'm like, play anyway. It's fun. It's fun. Where's Sue? Her comments crack me up. Our cash register went down at work today. So I called support. Kristen was waiting on customers, taking care of all that. I called support. I'm on the phone with support. Basically, our register went into offline mode, but it wasn't registering anything. It kept saying no system access, no system access. So I said to Chris, and we were on the phone for the first time. I was on the phone with him for 30 minutes, and then we got cut off. Okay, really? So I call back, get on the line. Of course, I get a different rep this time. I get to tell the story all over again, and all this stuff. And I said to Kristen, I said, I bet you if I just close the app and reopen it, we'd be fine. We go through all this stuff, and finally he's basically like, I can't help you. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to close the app and reopen it. Boom, fixed it. Oh, like, jeez. Oh, gosh, Kevin Nobles is here. Kenneth Ty is here. All right. Okay. Oh, Theodore's registered. Okay, good. All right. Any questions on the rules? We're about to get rolling. Here we go. Okay. So Disney World Resorts trivia. Multiple choice answers. I'm going to start the game, start the countdown clock. Hi, George Cook. Yes, Lindsay, you cannot play while you're driving. Love you, but no. Go 10, 9, 8. You got the whole family ready to help you, Audra? All right, Audra, you got this. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your first question. What is the name of the zero-entry pool at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village? Is it Uzima Springs Pool, Samawati Springs Pool, Tambo Springs Pool, or Arusha Springs Pool? Animal Kingdom kicking us off with our first question tonight. I see all your answers flying in. There were way more than 20 of you, 19 of you registered because I'm seeing over 30 people responding. Maria makes magic coming in first. It is Samawati Springs Pool. Who all has stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge and used that pool? I stayed at Kidani Village. Relly and I did last year. We loved it. Joanne coming in second. Look at you, girl. We have someone anonymous in third place, and Danielle's in fourth, and Joseph is in fifth. Woohoo! Jess, you've stayed there. You like it? Can we start over? No take backsies, Sophia. All right. So, okay. Now we're going to move on to our next question. Okay. And we'll see how everything changes, or if it does, will Maria hold on to the top spot? All right, we got it. I elongated the timer a little bit because I talk more. I talk longer than this timer goes, so I needed more time. Amberia, hello. Here we go. Is your next question. What is the name of the concierge level lounge at the Grand Floridian? Is it the Royal Palm Club, the Garden View Lounge, Vista del Castillo Lounge, or the Regal Rose Club? What do y'all think? 7, 6. Get your answers in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is the Royal Palm Club. And Joanne springs to the lead. Theodore, would somebody tell you how it goes? All right, so Theodore, the question's going to pop up. You're going to see 4 choices on your screen, and you're going to tap whichever answer you think it is, and that will submit your answer. The person who answers correctly the fastest will get the most points. We've got a leaderboard here on the right side of the screen that's keeping track, and we'll see how you do. That's how it works. Kristen says, oh my God, I'm getting some of these right. What in the world? Yes, the Royal Palm Club is the concierge level lounge at the Grand Floridian. I think we should all go there for a drink. I have Juan Pablo in the house tonight. All right, Christina G in second. Kristen B is in third. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Question 3. Which resort villas were once a separate Disney Institute hotel? Is it the Boardwalk Villas, the Beach Club Villas, Old Key West Villas, or Saratoga Springs Villas? Kristen's probably saying, I don't know what any of these villas even are. Joanne's like, I don't have time. I don't have time to chat. And the answer is Saratoga Springs Villas. So, fun fact, Joanne holds on to the lead, by the way. Fun fact, Saratoga Springs Villas used to be the Disney Institute Hotel. And then it changed hands, and then it changed over, and then it changed over yet again. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Question 4 coming up. If you were dining at Boatwright's Dining Hall, which resort are you at? Where are you at? Are you at Port Orleans French Quarter, the Boardwalk, Port Orleans Riverside, or Caribbean Beach Resort? Boatwright's Dining Hall, by the way, is one of my favorite on-property restaurants. And where are we? We are at Riverside, Port Orleans Riverside. And I'm just telling y'all, everybody needs to try Boatwrights. If you like comfort food, oh my gosh. So they have like foods you can order, but they have this one dish that's like a sampler of everything, of all their best dishes. So it's like Cajun chicken and barbecue ribs and I forget what else, like pot roast or something. I forget. But it comes with sides, mashed potatoes, green beans, and it comes with cornbread. It's all like for $35. And if you are a annual pass holder, you get your 10% discount. And right now you get 40% off. And why have I not been there? Beach Club got one. Yay! All right. So yes. So let's all go to Boatwrights because it's one of my favorites. That's why that trivia question was on the game tonight. All right, we're going to move on. Just Dory's here. Jump in, Sue. I know, Tanya, because we always talk about food. Here's your 5th question. This resort's walking path connects directly to International Gateway at Epcot. What is it? Is it Coronado Springs? Is it the Beach Club? Is it Port Orleans French Quarter? Or is it the Caribbean Beach Resort? The resort's walking path connects directly to International Gateway. This should be an easy one. We do this all the time on the streams. And Beach Club, Sophia, please tell me you got that one. She does know this one. Yes, so you can walk to the back entrance of Epcot, International Gateway. You can walk there from Beach Club, Yacht Club, Boardwalk. Heck, you can even walk there all the way if you wanted from Swan and Dolphin. So back way into Epcot. All right. Look, I'm going to say you guys all got that one. We have Miss Joanne Franklin still leading the way. If you get this was wrong, she's pulling your Disney fan card. Yacht and Beach Stage, he's coming in second. JJ's coming in third. We've got Anonymous in fourth, and Maria Makes Magic is coming in fifth. Bringing up our the rest of our top 10, we've got Christina G, Phil and Jess are in there. Emma Wait I'm assuming that's you, Emma. Flipper 88 and J Money. You all are in the hunt for the lead. Tanya, are you playing or are you watching? All right, Sue, how did you do? You think you even knew that? Of course you did. Yes. Yes, we take you guys on that walkway all the time. I do that walkway a lot to get to an Uber. I'll exit out the back of Epcot. Here we go. We're going to question number 6. Y'all ready? What is the name of the footpath that connects the Contemporary Resort to the Magic Kingdom? Is it called the Resort Walkway? Is it the Magical Footpath? Is it called Garden Walk? Or there is no name? There is no official name. What do you think? That's okay, Mitch. And the answer on this one? There is no official name for the walkway from Contemporary to the Magic Kingdom. It's just literally the walkway from the Contemporary to the Magic Kingdom. That was a little bit of a trick question. Oh, Joanne, you slid down on that one. Anonymous, you're in the lead. Or should I call you 6-star? I think I'm going to call you 6-star. I like that better. Yep. Yacht and Beach Angie holds on to second. Joanne is in third. JJ's in fourth. And Michael hops up to 5th place. Congrats, Michael. I know, right? Okay, here we go. Question 7. Which of these resorts is the closest to Hollywood Studios? Is it the Boardwalk, Port Orleans French Quarter, All Star Movies, or Coronado Springs? I can't trick your contestants. Sure, I can. Oh, copy the internet. I don't need to worry about the international postage. I love it. Oh, gosh. And the answer is Boardwalk. Boardwalk. Yes. Remember, we were talking about how you can walk the footpath from Boardwalk to Epcot. Well, you can also actually walk it or take a boat over to Hollywood Studios. So, yeah, Beach Club says, finally. And so even got it right. I'm excited. Woo! All right. If you are having a spa day at Senses Spa, what resort are you at? Are you at Coronado Springs, Bay Lake Tower, Grand Floridian, or the Riviera? You panicked. Emma panicked. Oh gosh, which resort are you at if you're at Senses? Got your answers in locked. Here we go. You're at the Grand Floridian. Relly's helping you. Yes, Senses Day Spa is at the Grand Floridian Resort. Coronado Springs also has a spa. I'm not sure if the Riviera does or not. Laurel says, rest in peace. I like doing this trivia. And I'll be honest, you guys, I spend a couple hours a week putting this together, but I love your comments. So hopefully you guys are having a good time. With that, we've got Yacht and Beach Angie at the lead. Full disclosure to you guys. Okay, hang on a second. Yacht and Beach Angie's in the lead. 6-star, you're in second place. We've got JJ in third, and Maria Makes Magic in fourth. Phil and Jess coming out of nowhere, rushing in there, getting 5th place. But if for some reason, I just want to make this disclaimer right now. If for some reason Yacht and Beach Angie were to win this trivia contest tonight, the prize is going to second place because Yacht and Beach Angie is my sister. Family can't win. You're not eligible. But I will say she's in Ohio. I'm in Kentucky. And I have not shared even like what the topic was going to be with her. So she has no idea what any of these questions are. So I just want you all to know that. All right. Yeah, and I see several of you saying you got your family there helping you and whatnot. So that's fair. They could steer you wrong. She will buy me a drink. She'll probably buy me dinner this weekend. Okay. All right, here we go. Question 9. Which resort's pool is named the Hippy Dippy? Where would you go for to take a dip in the Hippy Dippy? Art of Animation, Pop Century, All-Star Music, or All-Star Movies? Oh, y'all are flying your answers in. Hi, Springhopper. I see you jumping in there. Kristen Dubois here. Vicky loves Mickey. I see you guys. Hello, hello. Oh, Disney Mitch says it's his home. And the answer is Pop Century. Pop Century is one of my favorite resorts. Yep, Sue got it right. Angie holds on to the lead, 6 stars in second. JJ's in third. Not much change there. Hippy Dippy Pool has been closed, but last time I was there the other day and it was reopened. So if you're staying at Pop, enjoy the pool. It's just been refurbished. Which one of these restaurants is not located at the Polynesian Resort? Ohana? I mean, come on, you guys. Tambu Lounge, Sanaa, or Kona Cafe? Which one is not there? Y'all better all get this right. What do we know? It's Sanaa. Okay, where's Sanaa at, you guys? You're sure you'll fumble the lead eventually? yeah, you will. Yep, Laurel says it's at AKL, and she is right. Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's where you'll go and get the famous bread with all the dipping sauces. Cheryl's home resort is Animal Kingdom Lodge, but no, not in the Polynesian. Polynesian has Ohana, the Tambu Lounge, which is just off of Ohana. It has Kona Cafe, and the Dole Whip place. I forget what it's called. All right. Oh, Relly just gave you the wrong answer, but you ignored her. We always ignore her. Sue, you're having an up week. All right, here we go. Question 11. Which one of these sports is not represented on the buildings at All-Star Sports Resort? Is it football, tennis, basketball, or hockey? Which resort or which sport is not represented? Oh, y'all are thinking a little bit about this one. The answers are coming in just a tad bit slower. 2, 1. And the answer is hockey. Oh, I see several. Sue, girl, virtual high five. Look at you. Yes, there is no hockey on the building at All Star Sports. The hockey is actually over at All Star Movies in the form of the Mighty Ducks. So all 3 of the other ones are there. So I'm so impressed with you all. If you want to stay in the Treehouse Villas, you should book through this resort. Is it Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, Coronado Springs, or the Animal Kingdom Lodge? If you wanted to stay in the Treetop Villas, and I have to tell you, it's always been a dream of mine to stay in one of those treetop villas because, oh my gosh. Here we go. You do that through Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs. I know. Yacht and Beach Dangy, can you make that happen for us? Because I can't afford that. So the treetop villas are gorgeous. If you've never seen them or didn't know they existed, Google them because, oh my gosh. Yeah. I know I need to sleep in a tree. Yeah, I could do that for free here in the maple tree out back. We can pitch in. That's not a bad idea, Sue. We'll have a big old girls' night or boys' night, whoever wants to come. Okay, next question. Port Orleans French Quarter offers which of these transportation options? Is it bus only, bus and monorail, bus or boat, or bus or Skyliner? And this is a softball question. You guys, y'all all going to get this one right. 5, 4, get your answers in. 3, 2, 1. Last second. Always Saturdays sliding in there. Audra sliding in there. Bus or boat? So where does the boat go? I'm not sure how much of a delay I have on this, but I don't think I have very much. I gotta look and see where Sue is in the standings. She's killing it. Disney Springs, Laurel, Emma. Yep, you got In the Water. Christmas is in the water. Okay. All right. I'm gonna look and see. Sue, where are you ranked? I'm not sure how you registered. I don't see you, Sue, but you're killing it. You're doing great. Oh, Michael panicked. Oh, your stress levels are increasing. Breathe. This is supposed to be for fun. This is just for fun. The prize is just a keychain. Oh, you're anonymous? Okay. Look at you in third place. All right. I love Port Orleans. If you guys have noticed, I end on the streams where I have to go catch an Uber. Most of the time, I'm like, let's go to Port Orleans and I'll catch my Uber because I just love it there. And I get a cheaper Uber rate when I go from there. 3, 2, 1, here we go. At which resort would you find a 5-legged goat? Come on, y'all. Another softball question for you. Caribbean Beach, Bay Lake Tower, Coronado Springs, or the Contemporary? Where are you going to find a 5-legged goat? Part 2 of this question coming right up. And here we go. Answers in. It's at the Contemporary. Y'all know the large mural on the side of the wall there as you're waiting for the monorail. I cannot remember the artist's name, but there is a 5-legged goat painted into that mural. Part 2 of this question was going to be, and I almost put it in there, and then I thought, no, I can't do that. Where would you find a 2-legged giraffe? Sorry, Tanya. Okay. Here comes Mary Blair. Thank you, Joanne. Here comes your next question. Asking for ketchup at the sit-down restaurant at this resort can be a sporting event. Which is it? Fort Wilderness Campground, Port Orleans Riverside, Animal Kingdom Lodge, or Wilderness Lodge? Tanya's backyard. And the answer is the Wilderness Lodge. Asking for ketchup at this sit-down restaurant can be a little dicey. What restaurant am I talking about, by the way? I can't give you any extra credit points for it, but if you've never eaten there, oh my gosh. Yeah, I love food. I need to have a trivia night that's just about food. And we might. Whispering Canyon. Yeah. Love Whispering Canyon. They have these giant skillets. And you can get you can even get one in the dinner time that has like biscuits and gravy, and food is so good. All right, love Whispering Canyon. Can y'all tell I'm hungry? I only had like a frozen chicken patty on a bun today. I haven't eaten very much. All right. Okay. 987. We've got Maria in the lead, taking it from Angie. Here we go with question 16. We are halfway there. The Contemporary Resort was constructed using what modular building technique? Is it prefabricated rooms inserted by crane, a geodesic dome system, stacked concrete pour system, or a floating foundation pour mechanism? That was a lot of words, y'all. That was a lot of words. And the answer is prefab rooms inserted by crane. Have you guys ever seen have you guys ever seen the documentary or the film clips from where they show when they were building the Contemporary? They're on YouTube. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, how are you supposed to know that? It's historical knowledge. But the clips are out there on YouTube. It's really cool. It's like so they built the room, like they prefabbed the walls and everything and built the room. And then one by one, they picked them up. Where are you girls going? They picked them up and they like took a crane and shoved each one in. So it was basically like like building Legos to build this. I mean, that's very cool. Very cool. Makes me wonder if they like pop right out, but but yes, that's where you learned it. I know it's actually really cool. So they just slapped it together and then popped it in there. That's probably how they built my house. Okay, 17. What music genres are represented at All Star Music? Do we have jazz, Broadway, calypso, and rock? Broadway, reggae, rock and country? Country, jazz, rock, and calypso? Or rock, country, contemporary, and reggae? This one might be a little bit harder. What do you think? Answers in? Oh, we didn't have as many people get their answers in this time. There we go. And the answer is C. Country. Sue, you got it right. Country, jazz, rock, and calypso are the music genres that are represented on the buildings at All Star Music. You don't know what calypso is? And she got one wrong. Fooled my sister. Fooled my sister. Um, Calypso is like, okay, on the buildings, it's represented by maracas. So it's like Caribbean themed music. Use a lot of like drums. I'm sure somebody in the chat can explain it better than I can. Joanne says, I thought that would have helped me move up. You got one right. Yay. Jess got it wrong. Yep. Angie's falling behind. She slips to third. Maria holds on to second. JJ jumps to number one with 79 points. Audra, look at you. Girl, you was complaining last week. You didn't think you were doing well and you're down. Girl, you're in sixth place. You're doing awesome. We've got Disney Granny Kim in there in the hunt. Vicky Loves Mickey and Christina and Jay Money. All right. It's anybody's game. We're only 17 questions in. You've never noticed the Calypso okay. Mitch, the Calypso's like on the front buildings. So it's like when you walk out of the building and you're walking towards the pool. So you come out the back where the food court is, like buildings 4 and 5, which are like the most desirable buildings you want. That's where the Calypso is. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, I'm going to let it roll. Okay, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Question 18. Shades of Green Resort was named as such for this reason. Is it because it's the most eco-friendly resort on property? Because of its lush golf courses? Is because it refers to shades of U.S. military uniform colors? Or none of those reasons? Ow. Opal's one up here. Shades of Green. How did it get its name? Oh, Cream Puff has an opinion. Shades of Green refers to the shades of the U.S. military uniform colors. And as you all probably know in this chat, but not a lot of people otherwise may not know, Shades of Green is actually owned by the Department of Defense, and it is open only to U.S. military members or former U.S. military members and their families. So it's a wonderful place for them to come and stay, enjoy the magic, be close by, and enjoy all that. Phones. So, yep, Shades of Green. All right. When in doubt, pick C. Okay, moving on. U.S. government property, not Disney property. Yes. Sorry, I've got animals suddenly trying to swarm me. I've got a cat back here. I've got 2 dogs. Which resort was originally planned as an Asian-themed resort? Was it the Grand Floridian, Coronado Springs, the Polynesian, or the Wilderness Lodge? Which resort was originally planned to be an Asian-themed resort? Oh, you guys must know this one. The answers are flying in fast. Here we go. The answer is What is the answer? The Grand Floridian. Sorry. I was like, what's the answer? That tripped me up because the Grand Floridian's in the answer, but nobody picked it. Yes, I did the research on this one. I did the research. The Grand Floridian was originally laid out and planned to be an Asian themed resort. And then for some reason, it's not C, Sophia. And then for some reason, and I never could find the reason, but Disney changed their mind and decided to go with a Victorian themed um, beach resort instead. So I know that's not a trick question. No, that one's true, but that cracks me up. Nobody picked the right answer. You're going to need to check that. You check that, Sue. I'll die on that hill. I did my research. There's no quitting in Disney trivia, Sophia. Okay. I still got a cat back here. I'm afraid she's going to jump on me. Here we go with question 20. We're 2/3 done. What is the length of stay limit for camping at Fort Wilderness Campground? Is it 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, or 180 days? And by the way, I want to go camping, and I want to go camping at Fort Wilderness, but I don't want any bugs. All right, I'm putting you down, sister. Here we go. Answers in 30 days. You can camp there for 30 days and then you gotta get out. Okay. You can come back, but you have to vacate your premise and then you can, rebook. Um, they do that to keep people from basically moving in and living there. But honestly, I think that is actually the 30-day limit is valid at any Disney resort because I know there were instances in the past where people who were of very, very extreme wealth, kind of like moving into like places like the Grand Floridian and just like booking months at a time and being in the same room and stuff. I mean, first of all, who could afford that? Right. But there are people who can. And so, in order to make sure that other guests and other DVC members can get in there, they had to put a 30-day limit on. So, I think it's been there longer probably for the campground, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty standard across the resorts. Their bugs aren't real, they're animatronics. Sophia, the mosquitoes that devoured my back last time I stayed at Fort Wilderness in the cabins tell me that they were very real. Okay, we are going to move on to question 21. We've got Maria in the lead with Flipper coming in the second place. Good job, Flipper. How many stories tall is Bay Lake Tower? 11, 13, 15 stories, or 18 stories? Are you guys trying to count my picture? How many stories tall is Bay Lake Tower? Answers in. And the answer is 15 stories tall. Bay Lake Tower. Maria holds on to the lead with Flipper 88 in second. Yacht and Beach Angie. Vicky Loves Mickey making an appearance in the top 5. And Six Star hanging in there at 5th. It's still anybody's game. Sophia Beach Club. She's pulled into the top 10. I know, right? So I figured when I picked that picture, I'm like, somebody's going to try and count those stories. Next question. Where is a mosaic of Tangled's lanterns and Rapunzel's tower located? Where is that beautiful mosaic? I absolutely love it. Caribbean Beach, the Contemporary, All-Star Movies, or the Riviera. Where are you going to find that mosaic? And actually, there's another one too. Another mosaic. It's at the Riviera. Maria holds on to the lead. Nobody really changes as far as the the positions. Oh, although J Money has stolen back 10th place from Sophia. So, all right. There's also a Peter Pan mosaic over there, by the way. Y'all should definitely go see it. 23, we're back at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Which one of these exotic animals could you expect to see at Animal Kingdom Lodge? Are you going to see an okapi, a spoonbill stork, a radiated turtle, or the West African spotted deer? Answers in. And the answer is dun, da, da, da. It's a radiated turtle. Mitch says E. There is no E. Full disclosure, I totally made up the West African spotted deer. It doesn't exist. Okapi. There are no okapi at Animal Kingdom Lodge. They're at the park, but they're not at the lodge. I had to do some digging to make sure I wasn't going to get myself in trouble on this one. However, there is a radiated turtle. If you are actually down by Boma, and you're like walking down that hallway, just look out the glass there. There's a radiated turtle right there, and he just eats his little lettuce, and he's just living his little life, happy as can be. You chose the West African deer. Gotcha, Angie. I mean, there are deer in Africa. There's just nothing called a West African spotted deer. Um, we've got Maria in the lead, Flipper, and then Angie held on somehow, even though she missed that. She held on to third place. Audris jumped up to fourth, and Vicky Loves Mickey's in fifth. Okay, we are in the final 7 questions. So y'all really get your game on. Get your game on. Get your game on. Focus, focus. Wait, what did Darla say? No bullshit is out there, Sue. Giraffe and zero. See, this is why I do this, because I love you guys. All right, here we go. What is the name of the pirate themed pool at Caribbean Beach Resort? Is it, I can't, y'all are going to get my mangled Kentucky accent here. Piscina Parada, Fuentes del Moro, Agua Hermosa, or Largo Caminada? I'm not even going to try that again. Sue just keeps saying "sí." The answer is Fuentes del Moro. Piscina Parada. Nope. I forget what these all mean. Water, beautiful water is what letter C means. I can't even tell you. I don't know. C has been good to you. Here's your next question. Which of these hotels all have conference or convention centers for business meetings and events? Read them. Is it Coronado Springs and Beach Club, Port Orleans Riverside, Grand Floridian and Contemporary? Or is it Contemporary, Coronado Springs, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Polynesian and Yacht Club? Is it Beach Club, Yacht Club, Coronado Springs, Boardwalk, Saratoga Springs? Or is it Boardwalk, Yacht Club, Coronado Springs, Contemporary, or Grand Floridian? I barely got all that in. It's letter D. The Boardwalk, Yacht Club, Coronado Springs, Contemporary, and the Grand Floridian all have conference or convention center type meeting facilities. So, that was a hard one. Yeah, who got that one? I think Maria got that one because she's still in first place. But Flipper is just 1 point behind you, Maria. Vicky Loves Mickey. You could still snag it. Angie, you've slipped down to 4th place. Loser. I'm just kidding. Audra's in 5th place. We've got 6-star Christina, Disney Graham Kim, JJ, and J Money. That's our top 10 tonight. You got it, but you're still off. Sophia, it's not rigged. We're all losers. No, I have to say that to my sister. Loser. I'd never say that to anybody else. I love you guys. All right, here we go. Question 26. Which resort hosts the largest swimming pool of all the properties, having 310,000 gallons of water? Art of Animation, the Beach Yacht Club, Coronado Springs, or Old Key West? Who has the largest swimming pool? Oh, this one was close. The answer is Art of Animation, and many of you, 41% of you got that right. So the other 41% of you said the Beach and Yacht Club, and I know I got you on that, didn't I? Because of Stormalong Bay, right? Stormalong Bay is huge, but the Art of Animation's Big Blue, what's it called? Big Blue Wave Pool or something like that. Big Blue. It's something Big Blue Pool. It's the biggest. 310,000 gallons of water in that pool. This is a game of tricks. No, it's a thinking game, Sophia. It's a thinking game. The Big Blue, yeah, the Big Blue Pool. All I can in my head I'm hearing is in a big blue world. Tanya, can you take the stream tomorrow to Nemo? All right, 27. Here's our next question. Which of these resorts have no elevator? Which resort has no elevators? Is it Polynesian, Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, or Pop Century? Where are you going to have to hoof it up the stairs? Ooh, Darla. It's probably true, but still. And the answer is Old Key West. Old Key West does not have any elevators. Right? No elevators. Caribbean Beach does too. You're right, but I didn't want to have two answers that could have potentially been right. So, yeah. So for this question, it's definitely Old Key West. Okay. Question 28. This is my favorite question. In 1994, Hulk Hogan shot 22 episodes of this really terrible TV series called Thunder in Paradise with which resort as the primary setting? The Poly, Contemporary, Old Key West, or Grand Floridian? The resort was basically like another character. And the answer is the Grand Floridian. Okay, hands up. Who actually ever saw that television show? You got it right. Yay, Kristen. That's when you were born. How are you supposed to know? Oh my gosh. I will admit that I have seen episodes of that television show because in 1994, we didn't have the internet very easily, like at least in my household. I don't think we got it till 95. And it was slow. It was dial up. Okay. So it was this horrible, horrible show, but I would watch it because it was set with like Hulk Hogan, of course, was like this. It's like former Navy SEAL. He saves the world every episode. They filmed the episodes at Walt Disney World. He was like his boss or somebody like owned this like fancy resort hotel, which was the Grand Floridian. It had a different name, I don't remember. But he had this like stealth boat that could be invisible. It's just, it was so cheesy, terrible. But I watched the show because I wanted to see Disney World. They filmed an episode in the Morocco Pavilion. And it's just, they basically recreated the Indiana Jones stunt spectacular and put it on TV as a TV episode. They filmed in the Living Seas. I mean, it's just, there are clips of this TV show on YouTube. Go find it. You will laugh. I mean, it's really bad. It's really bad. Okay. Good night, Jess. It was called Thunder in Paradise. All right. Sorry, I talked too long about that one. Okay. Question 29. He does still look the same, doesn't he? Oh, but it was like this boat. So I think the boat may have been called Thunder. Which resort would you go to if you were craving the kitchen sink? Y'all better get this one. After that hard one, I gave you an easy one. The beach club, boardwalk, Caribbean beach, or the yacht club? Where are we going to go? The pressure is on. That's right. Where are we going to go to get the kitchen sink? Full disclosure, I wouldn't want the kitchen sink. And the answer is the beach club. The beach club. So Maria makes magic. She hangs on to the lead. Angie jumps to second with Flipper in third. We've got Vicky loves Mickey in fourth. Audra is in fifth place. Yeah, that's true. Lori says, I don't stay in the hotels. In sixth place, we have 6-star Disney Graham Kim. You're doing well. She's in seventh. We've got Christina in eighth, J Money in ninth, and Emma jumps into 10th place. One more question. Will Maria hang on to the lead? All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. 9, 8, 7. Oh, the cat's back. It's Cream Puff, Lori. And your final question of the night. What is the name of the food court at All Star Movies? Is it called Now Playing, World Premiere, Cinema Hall, or Sunset Boulevard Snacks? Yep. CP's in here and she's rooting around through stuff that she doesn't need to be involved in. Okay, answers in. Final question. And the answer is World Premiere. That's the name of the food court. And it looks like our winner tonight is going to be Maria Makes Magic. Congratulations, Maria. It's finishing the final countdown. Humbug. Beach Club says humbug. We've got Maria, Angie, Flipper, Vicky, Audra, 6-star, Disney Graham, Christina. You all did wonderful. Maria, please send me an email at DisneyGirlKimKY for Kentucky at gmail.com and I will get your information so I can send you a prize. Congratulations, Maria. I'm going to go ahead and flip back over here. Maria is tonight's winner. There I am. So we had Amy in week 1. We've got Maria in week 2. I hope you guys all had fun. Oh, Coffee says she got 10. You got 10. Well played, Legends. You got 10, most of which you fluked. I bet you guys got skills. Oh, this is good. That's right. Darla says it's not too late to like and subscribe. Before I let you guys all jump off here, though, I will let you know what's coming up for me. First of all, thank you for everybody who has subscribed over the last few days. I really appreciate it. Had a great time with everybody the other day, hanging out with Tanya, and then I streamed after that. I was going to be coming down on Monday yesterday, but Frontier decided otherwise. They gave me they canceled my flight. So, of course, I had gotten up, got dressed, put makeup on at freaking 5 a.m. and was driving down the road and decided that I would peek to see, I got the ding and I was like, oh, okay, at least I hadn't gotten on the interstate yet. So, so my flight was canceled. So that's why I wasn't there yesterday. However, I am coming back Thursday. So I will see everybody Thursday. I should be down early in the day. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do. I set up a stream for 4:30 p.m. So I'll probably just do an afternoon stream with you guys again, like I did the other day. And I'm just going to run around the world from there. When do we play again? Christina G, Tuesday nights. So I will be next week. I will be doing trivia My sister and I are actually working. I mean, I think everybody here knows our father passed away recently. We'd been going through that awful process of having to close up the house and box everything up and all that stuff. So I will be down there in the holla. We'll be in the holler. So trivia from the holler next week. um, and would you like to know the topics in advance, or you want to find out that evening? I think it's more fun just to surprise you. Oh, you're not quite the Disney nerd you thought you were always Saturday? Yes, you are. There's a lot of Disney to know. Yes, Michelle, definitely please join us next week. The more players, the better. That actually, spreads it out, makes it even harder when there's more, to have everybody in there playing. Keep it secret. Okay, I'll keep it secret. You guys are a ton of fun. I just enjoy being here with you. Woohoo! 23rd place 2 weeks in a row. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I hope everybody has a good evening. I will see you Thursday from Walt Disney World. And I got nothing else. I got nothing else. I actually gotta do some stuff for the pet store here. Kristen and I have not ordered dog food yet. So that's what I'm getting ready to do, is actually do my other job that pays my mortgage. So um, everybody have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later. And very soon these boxes will be gone. So bye, you guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one. And Maria, don't forget to email me and I'll get a prize to you. Take care, everybody. Bye.